Welcome to Spring Training. I'm here with Keisha Fikes, and she is a practitioner of the Danis Bois French Somatic Movement Method. And she is here to explain to you a little bit about that method. Keisha?
Hi, and thank you for having me here at Spring Training. I'm a certified practitioner of the Danis Bois Method. I've been doing this work for 10 years. And what I'd like to do today is to share an element of this work called Sensorial Re-education. We follow a very slow, autonomous, self-regulating rhythm that's in the body. And when we follow this as we move, it optimizes our biomechanical efficiency. This is fantastic for dealing with various movement habits that cause injury or recurring injuries. And it's also fantastic for managing chronic and acute tension, pain, and various kinds of stress. It is ideal for emotional and physical well-being. The work has spread quite a bit in Europe. It's just beginning to spread in South America, and the work is new here in the United States. We are offering this to people that might be interested in it.
Thank you, and we're just so lucky to have her here. It is an amazing method. So I'm so excited to see the movement.
Moving into downward flexion, the lower part of the spine moves back in a linear line as the upper part of the torso curls forward, the head circling forward. Moving in the opposite direction, the lower part of the spine glides forward, rolling over the sits bones, as the upper part of the torso moves forward in a linear line as the head circles back. Side bending. Moving laterally to the left, the rib cage glides left along with the shoulder girdle, along with the neck, moving in a linear line to the left as the head circles laterally to the right. Moving in the opposite direction, the rib cage gliding right along with the shoulder girdle, moving into a downward rotation. The lower part of the spine moves back as the upper part of the torso curls forward, the head dropped. Gliding in the opposite direction, the spine moves forward, creating space for the upper part of the body to rotate into flexion. Softening in the knees, counterbalancing between the arm and the hips, staying out of the lower back. The objective of this work is to learn how to move through the body as a whole unit. There's also a somatic manual therapy component to this that is an ideal supplement to the gestural work that you've just observed. You can go to springtraining.com, spring-training.com to learn more about this new technique.
And I also wanted to mention, it's not just injury prevention, but also if you have an injury, you get to understand what kind of movement patterns are you doing that continue to add to that injury. Thank you so much for coming, Keisha.
Thank you so much for having me.